Good evening, everybody. Hello, it's Tuesday. Do you know what I mean? That means I get to hang out with you guys. That's not a bad night, is it? How are you all doing? Has everybody had a good day? You know I love to hear about it. Whatever you've been up to, whether it's mundane and boring, whether you've had the best day ever, whether, you know, it's just been okay. I love to hear about it all. So, tell me how your day has been. I had a busy day at work. It's the first day back after the bank holiday. So yeah, 10 million things to catch up with. And the pile just doesn't get any smaller, does it? I once said to one of the doctors I work with, I was like, surely at some point we will have seen everyone that lives in Kent. Like, seriously, there's got to be a point where we've just seen everyone. And then can we have a month off? Apparently that never happens. But it would be nice if it did, wouldn't it, huh? Yeah, tell me about your day. What have you been up to? I had a bit of a rough night last night. I had some really bad insomnia last night, and I don't know if you guys have insomnia at all, but I laid there and my brain just would not stop just ticking, thinking about rubbish, and I just could not get to sleep. And I saw about 1:30, maybe 2, see? Right, and then I managed to drift off, and then one of baby Fran's toys fell over at about 5 and woke me up. So I was just like, yeah, that was that then. Thanks for that. So yeah, bit of a rough night's sleep and then a busy day at work. So, but never mind, I'm here with you guys, so that's good. It's been a busy old weekend as well. So it was Mr. Fran's birthday, as I said last week. He was the big 4-0, so we had a busy weekend. Went to Comic-Con on Friday, which was really fun, and we did a live action D&D, which was hilarious, really good fun. I'm gonna give a little shout out to the company because they were just fantastic. So yeah, really good fun. So if you get a chance to go to a Comic-Con and they've got like a live action D&D where you can go role play, then I highly recommend you doing it. So go for it, that's what I say. Then Saturday we had the big party with a big family party, and so, you know, you spend the day preparing and decorating and cooking, and then the party itself. And then it was the first time I'd properly had a drink in about 2.5 years, so Sunday was hangover day. Ugh. Right, who have I got with me this evening? So I have got the wonderful and the now old Mr. Fran, aka Reuven, aka DM, aka Tech Support.
Hello, IT. Have you tried turning it off and on again?
And I have got the ever-present, always here, and slightly loud.
Poison!
That one. And also thank you to my lurkers as well. So, Poison, you are old now. Without that, you completed, ran out. The first dungeon is almost, you've almost done the first dungeon of all of Endwalker. Okay. Almost. Happy birthday, oldie. I'm sure he will appreciate that. You're almost there. You're almost in Endwalker. Oh, okay. Show off. Honestly. So, Poison, how are you feeling? Have you recovered from your operation? I hope you are okay. And that you managed to abstain from coffee for the day. Let's hope. I hope you're alright. And it's nice to see you with us. So, obviously, everything is ticking over. Now, guys, I am literally 299 followers on Twitch. Tonight, we need to find one person to follow me on Twitch. Get me to a nice round 300. Come on. Good evening, Kingdom Link. And how are you this evening? Nice to see you along. Yes. Only old and a lot of coffee. Oh dear. So, I have done something really stupid, guys. I know this is rare for me, right? I have managed to put my eternity ring from Mr. Fran on the wrong finger and it is stuck. And I absent-mindedly did it yesterday and now I can't get it off. And I don't know if you can see, but it's a bit tight and it's slightly uncomfortable. I have tried soap. I have tried moisturiser, I've tried shampoo, I've tried baby stuff. I cannot get it off. So I need your help, people. I need to know, how do you get a too tight ring off your finger? I tried soaking it in cold water, I tried warm water, I've tried pulling it till I nearly dislocated my finger, which was not a plan. So if you ever had an experience with this, do you have a tip? How do I get a too tight ring off a finger? Answers on a postcard, please. Otherwise it's just going to be stuck there forever. Ice and a little small rope. Okay, I did try cold water, I didn't try ice, so it might be my next thing. Why a little small rope? Are you tying it to the ring to pull it off? I'm intrigued. Is there going to be some little pixies that kind of tie the rope to it and then just yank it? Because that would be super helpful if they could do that tonight while I'm in my sleep. I'm just a bit worried because obviously I don't want it to be have to be cut off. So yeah, so that's Fran's brilliant stupid thing that she did this week. Oh, but yeah, tell me all about you guys. Tell me how you've been up, what you've been up to. Tell me how your day's been. Tell me, of course, what you have for dinner. Now, I'm going to surprise you guys tonight. I haven't got a hot drink. No, I have got a strawberry milkshake on the go. Oh, yum. I'm going to look like I'm wearing a milk moustache most of the time. The rope that you use for making a button on your pants. What? Oh, like a sewing... do you mean like sewing thread? Okay, that's really small. Okay, yeah, so sewing thread, I think you mean. Okay, so, last time... you think so? Okay. What am I doing with this sewing thread? Am I like wrapping my finger up in it really tightly to make it smaller? That's actually not a bad idea. Squish my finger down. I wind it around my finger. Yeah. And so I squish my finger down and I can slide the ring off. Okay. I mean, it's only like mildly cutting the blood circulation off for a small amount of time, so that sounds like a plan. Definitely worth a go. Much better than the alternative. And soap, of course. Of course. You got to get some sort of like slippery stuff going on. Okay, I will give it a go. Thank you very much, Poison. Soap for the floor. Okay, so last time, this is spoilers for anyone who hasn't got to this point in Shadowbringers. Last time we went and we discovered the City of the Tempest, which was spectacular. It's a bit like seeing, you know, Gotham for the first time in Batman, or seeing the New York skyline for the first time. It was pretty epic as it goes. Pretty epic. And soap for the floor, not soap on the floor. Don't. I totally know what you mean now. Sorry. Yes. Thank you, Poison. I was just having a completely blonde moment. I was like, why would I throw the soap on the floor? How would that help the situation? Oh, what am I like? Oh, what am I like? Okay. So, we discovered the Tempest, and then we found that all these giants lived there that were a bit strange. They seemed to have masks on. And we were like back in time. So we'd gone back to Emmett Selk's days before the fracturing happened. And it's the sort of lead up to his world being destroyed. And we're kind of stuck in that time in the Tempest, and we kind of need to resolve the issue. We've got to rescue the Crystal Exarch, defeat Emmett Selk. I mean, easy peasy. After that, a month off. Absolutely. So I'm going to paint my pictures while I'm here. I thought you meant to throw the soap on the floor. Honestly, Poison, I'm so dappy. Right, let's go and speak with Alphino, shall we, in Nordvart, aka the Tempest. Oh man. That's obviously... Maybe I should have had coffee and not strawberry milkshake after all. Okay, let's go and find Alfie. Oh, what have I just done? Alfie, no. As opposed to Alfie, yes. Thank you. I'm here all night. Well, until 11. You can appreciate my bad strokes. Oh yeah, so the Almutines are almost like the ghosts of Emmett Selk's pasts. Suddenly we're in a Christmas carol. There might be a ghost of the future and one of the present as well. Maybe I should have... oh no. Oh okay. Well, obviously. It was a bit further than I thought it was going to be. Oh, damn. So yeah, what did everyone have for dinner? Because you know this is a very important consideration in my life. We are basically living on leftovers from Mr. Fran's birthday buffet, and obviously it's the kind of last day we can eat them. So we are our dining is consisting a lot of chicken nuggets and sausage rolls. So we had about 50 people. Oh, look who's come to visit! Hello. Oh, I'm still on talking. I haven't even changed the gameplay, honestly. Right, there's a Mr. Pippin in the house. Hello, have you come to say hello to all your fans? And just show them your tone? Yeah? Okay, then. You a good boy? Right, get your nose out of my cake. I've got some birthday cake. What did I literally just say? I said, get your nose out of my cake. You don't eat birthday cake. You've got treats. Come on in, down you come. That's it. Right, let's go to gameplay, shall we? How about that? How about that for a plan? No, don't lay on... Mate, do not lay on the keyboard. We've had this conversation before. Come on, lay on my lap. That's a good boy. Right, off we go. Yeah, so at the moment we're living on a lot of chicken nuggets and a lot of sausage rolls. And, Scotch eggs. So there was a beige buffet, you know, a British buffet as we call it. Nuggets, sausages, sausage rolls, Scotch eggs, pork pies, I did cheese and crackers, some crudité, some dip, some pate and French stick. So this is what we're eating, and birthday cake. It's not a bad life, is it? It's not a bad life, but so we had about 55 people down to come in, and I cooked like 200 of everything, thinking like, that's 4 of everything for everyone, that'll be enough, won't it? And then obviously I've got tons of it left. Dear Wara, if I was not certain before, then I am now. The people of this city believe they face the end of the world. I cannot imagine what purpose compelled Emmett Zelk to recreate this ancient Amarot. And yet I fancy his words to us echoing throughout this ocean trench. He would have his story known. Okay, so basically Emmett Zelk is trying to get us to feel sorry for him. That's what I figure. And I know last time somebody was like, you know, when you know more about Emmett Zelk, you're going to feel sorry for him. Still no. Mass genocide. Yeah, not a fan. I'm not a fan of mass genocide. Here's Alphino is awaiting the return of our other companions. Hello. Can I help you in some way, Mr. Pippin? Alright? You're a noisy rat bag. Okay. We can compare notes once the others return. Hopefully then our next move will become clear. What I'm also going to do is change my... Oh, no, I'm not, apparently, because we're going into a cutscene. So I'm telling them all about what happened last time. So last time I had a conversation with a lot of the Amorites about how they felt, and they felt that the end of the world was coming. They felt like their council, who I can't remember the name of, was going to save them. 'Twould seem our conversations were much alike. Her looming disaster, creation magics running rampant, and the Convocation's efforts to bring salvation out of chaos. Convocation, that's them. That's their council. I suppose there was talk of little else in the time when these events came to pass. Mr. Pippin needs all the love at the moment. I'm a bit one-handed. Arangier, if I may, what are your thoughts on the ancients' arts of creation? A fascinating discipline indeed. Aught the mind can conceive may be rendered in reality. All that is required is a clear concept upon which to focus one's will. 'Tis not dissimilar to the primal rites taught by the Asians, wherein ritual ceremony breatheth life into figments of myth and legend. It's a bit like when we fought all the FFXIV stuff. I see we have arrived at the same conclusion then. The people who lived in the age before the Sundering were blessed with vast reserves of mana. No matter how draining these creation magics must be, it seems they paid the cost with naught more than a fraction of the aether which coursed through their own bodies. If we were to attempt the same, such spells would soon deplete our energies and then seek to draw the balance from elsewhere, from a hoard of crystals mayhap, or from the very land itself. Thus, when this art of creation was placed into our hand, it became, in effect, a means for destruction. An interesting matter, which no doubt bears further study, but despite all these revelations, I worry we are no closer to finding Emmett Zelk. Has anyone learned aught which might lead us to his location? Not directly, mayhap, but from what we've heard, it seems the Convocation of 14 is sequestered in the nearby Capitol building. When we went to see for ourselves, the attendant wouldn't let us through without a writ of permission. So we tried our luck at the Bureau of the Administrator, where we thought these permissions might be issued, but the clerk there said he couldn't help us since our names didn't appear in the registry. Come on, down here. I need to be able to get to the desk and use the keyboard. Thank you very much. And that was where we gave up. I wonder though, dear Wara, could you be eligible for one of these writs? Why, thank you. The voice in the lift seemed to know who you were. It might be that your name is registered at the bureau as well. Worth a look, I'd say. Are you okay there, Mr. Pippin? Just stealing my microphone. Meanwhile, I'll head back to the capital and search for a less official point of entry, just in case. Pray allow me to accompany thee on thy reconnaissance. An arcane perspective may prove needful. Oh, sorry. I thought I'd gone to gameplay. I think I'd like to speak with more of these ancients. Maybe they know something that could help cure Diwara's condition. Would you mind coming with me? Of course I don't mind. Just lead the way. Then Ishtola and I will busy ourselves with further exploration. There is surely more intelligence to be had. And so we part ways once more. This time, however, let us reconvene in front of the capital. When they keep saying the capital, it keeps making me think of Hunger Games. Get your bump down from there, thank you. Right, where are we off to? Right, first of all, I'm going to change my minion. And possibly expel a cat. Right, what shall we have? Oh, I haven't had my air wheeler for a time. That sounds like a good idea in a fancy pants place such as this. Right, you need to come down. Come on, because, darling, you get in the way. Go on, down you go. Good boy. Oh, bless him. He just wants all the love all the time. He's literally just jumping back. Right, come as if you want to know. If you want to sit, you can sit on my lap, but you can't sit on the keyboard. Thank you. Oh Lord, I don't even know what you've done. Cat's on. Right, let's go find the administrative clerk, shall we? You should have this time. Maggie! Oh dear. So, what is everyone else doing in game tonight? Are you guys up to anything much? Are you doing maps or raids or roulettes or... Oh, it's patch night, isn't it? So we might be a bit quiet if a lot of the big... The cat's got claws. If a lot of the big streamers are on, it might be a little on the quiet side. So I'm guessing you guys are all doing patch quests then. That's why everyone's so quiet. It's a good thing I've got Mr. Pippin here to keep me company. Do you know, I wonder if these Amaruk people are aware that they are stuck in this kind of time loop, or do you think they're just a simulation, and they don't really know? Let's hope that they don't know, because that must be horrific. It's a bit like Doctor Strange's mum. I've come to bargain. Being stuck in that time loop. Right, Pippin, mate. Because he lays on the keyboard and then I don't know what he's done. Bless him. Bless him. There you go, so that's better, isn't it? He's not going to stay there, no, he's already looking to come back. You're just a... Seriously, cat. No, get your nose up my milkshake. Come on. No. Out. You can't have milkshake, you're a cat. Get down here. Come on. Down you come. Right, let's... Let's talk to this administrative clerk, shall we? Oh yeah, they all keep thinking we're children. I've literally... Right. Go and take the pen and play on the floor with it. Go on. Take it and play with it on the floor. I've literally no idea what just happened there. Okay, so the administrative clerk says... A visitor's writ? Yes, I can assist you. Full name, please. Diawara Callisto. Please wait near the counter while I confirm your details. Cool. Go and wait here. Just chill out for a bit. While I'm here, I'm just going to make sure all my gear is the best it can be. Yes, yes it is. Right, waiting. Let me just chill. Just going to chill here for a minute. That's it, you play with your pen. I hope they don't want to fight me, because they're quite big. Diawara Callisto, your application is ready for collection. Oh, cool. Oh, that was superbly useful. Let's come out of it. As your residency was approved by Emmett Zelk himself, further forms of identification will not be required. Here are your application documents. Submit them at the Bureau of the Secretariat, and the clerk will issue you with a visitor's writ for the capital. Okay then. Off we go to the Secretariat. Oh, this is a way I've not been before. Well, that's exciting. How do I get there? Oh, there's another way. There's always another way. Off we go in my little flying contraption. It's kind of like the idea of us being able to create whatever you want out of ether. It's kind of cool, but also deadly. So we played a D&D game with some friends where I was a bard. I was a great bard, by the way. I wrote everybody a song for their character every single week that we played. And if you have not played D&D before, it's you know, it's what you make of it. So everybody got a song, and some of them were so good that I still remember them. But in my character, my characters like things they could do. One of the things I could do was called a motive creation, so that I could once per long rest is I could create something out of my mind, or I could bring something to life that was there. I can't quite remember that. And we were being attacked by a dragon, and so I motive creationed this this bubble of water around its head so that it couldn't breathe fire at us. See? This is when the DM is then like, for God's sake! One of my friends that we went to Comic-Con with on Friday, when the Dungeon Master for the live action like D&D was talking to us, he was like, so do you guys know about D&D? And we were like, yeah, we've all played it, we know what we're talking about. And he was like, excellent, good. And then my friend was like, yeah, these lot are a nightmare if you're DMing, just so you know. And then we proved that we were. Apparently, the guy quite liked it though, because he was like, I don't have to keep going to you, this is what you need to do, because you just get on with it. Right, let's speak to the Secretariat clerk. Next, please! I hand over my application. Visiting the capital, are we? Please take a seat. Your name will be called once your application has been processed. I'll go and take my empty seat. The seats are a bit big for me, I'm just saying. Just chilling. I'm waiting again. I tend to do a lot of waiting here. I don't have that much time to just sit around waiting. You know, I could be taken over by light at any time. Unless I'm in the time loop as well. Who knows? Oh. I take it back. So this one knows that they are not in the right time. How intriguing. So this one says, you, I think, are from a time beyond ours. Have you followed in the wake of Emmett Zelk? Ooh.
Mr. Pippin?
Nay, there is no cause for alarm. I am simply a shade, here and not here. This person's super cool. I know only that my name is Hythlodius, and that this city is a recreation, a phantom moment plucked from the well of history. Hythodallas. We'll just call him Dallas for short. Maybe he could be a cheerleader. These others seem unaware of their pale existence, but I wonder if Emmett Zelk's mind was distracted when it came to my reconstitution. A stray thought would have been enough. Hythodallas will realise the truth, for example. We were close friends once, you see. Yet, in spite of my perception, I play the same role as all the rest. A bit part meant to bring colour and noise to this well-crafted stage. All the world's a stage, and all the people on it merely players. Too much scrutiny, and we shall burst like the fragile bubbles we are. Well, this dude is a poet, isn't he? Wow. Thus, I tell you again, my presence is naught to concern you. I wish only to share your company whilst we wait. Now, do we trust this guy? Because clearly, if he's a friend of Emmett Zelk, a close friend of Emmett Zelk's, then he's probably dodgy. On the other hand, he also might be our best chance of finding more stuff out. If you've come this far, then you know of the catastrophe which awaits us on our morrow. Tiara, that looks like a very uncomfortable way to sit. The final days. What began as isolated incidents soon swelled into a world-spanning threat. The Convocation of 14, well, it was 13 at the time, endeavoured to create a will for our star. They would repair the fundamental laws of order and halt the spread of destruction. But creation on such a scale required an immense source of power. Of those of us who still lived, nearly half offered up their lives in the name of salvation. Oh, it's a prepare to sacrifice thing. Oh no, you know how I am with sacrifice stuff. And from their sacrifice, Zodiac was born. Just as we had hoped, he reached forth and halted the march of oblivion. Yet, oh how the star had suffered. So many species lost. The land was blighted, the waters poisoned, and even the wind had ceased to blow. Once more did our people give of themselves to Zodiac. Another half of our race sacrificed to cleanse the world, to ensure that trees and grasses and myriad tiny lives will sprout and grow and flourish. Oh man, this is making me sad. The cycle of life had begun anew, and we can reconsider the means by which we might protect it. The Convocation decided thus: we would nurture our world until it was bursting vitality. Then, when the time was right, we would offer some portion of its living energy to Zodiac. In return, he would restore to us those brethren whose souls had fed his strength, and together we would resume our role as stewards. I mean, it's a nice idea, but the problem is that power wants more power. That's evidence throughout the world at the moment. There were those, however, who disagreed with this plan, funny that. They argued that enough had been sacrificed to Zodiac, that this new world should belong to the lives newly born. Do you know what? It is amazing what people will find to argue over. You know, don't you find? It's like, oh, we're going to fight over the colour of your skin, or who believes in what god, or what land we've claimed as our own, or, you know, whether you think you should wear pink flowers in your hair or not. Ugh. You know, it would just be so much easier if everyone could just learn to get on. These dissidents surrendered their life energies in the creation of Hydaelyn. Ah, Hydaelyn. An incarnation of their opposing belief, and for the first time in history, our people stood divided. Know you then how this conflict ended? Civil war. Always does, man. I thought you might. There he is, the man himself. Emmett Zelk has ever been a champion for the will of Zodiac. We've noticed. The original plan may have been set back by millennia, but he will not have abandoned his course. He will pay the price for our return by whatever means is necessary. And though he may carry himself with a certain glib ease, Emmett Zelk is not a man to bear his burdens lightly. In fact, I imagine they have only grown heavier with every passing century. It is truly a terrible weight he has chosen to carry. That was my name in strange language, Diawara Callisto. Diawara Callisto. My name is Diawara Callisto. It seems your turn has come. Pray do not let me keep you. I have questions though. Me and my giant paintbrush. Ah, there was one last thing. You walk with another at your side, yes? I walk alone, I walk alone. Well, I don't actually, I walk with several others at my side, but you know.
Ah, he can say Albert. Nay, I see no definite form, just the faintest suggestion of a second soul. I doubt it visible to anyone but me. Otherwise, I assume only you can see and hear this ethereal companion. How come I get to see and hear all the ethereal people? Your connection is hardly a coincidence. In our time, the two of you were one. The colour of your souls tells the tale. I mean, I think the colour of Diawara's soul is like a pale purpley blue. Just saying. A hue that distinctive cannot be mistaken, no matter how thin the soul is spread. Ha! This is just the kind of fate I might have expect for her, for one such as she. Surely Emmett Zelk has recognised the hint of her in you. He's talking in riddles and my brain hurts. I keep getting static shocks off my jeans, so I'm sorry if I suddenly keep going like, oh. Diawara Callisto? That's still me. Mr. Pippin. Fare you well, my new old friend. May you find what it is you seek. Well, I seek to not turn into a sin eater. Thanks. No, and it's gone. Well, that was interesting. Intriguing. There's a lot to digest, isn't there? Your visitor's writ as requested. When you wish to gain admittance to the capital, simply present the document to the attendant within. Okay. Let's go and hang out with Thancred for a bit, apparently. So, what did everyone think of Dallas? There was a... So... Surely if somebody knows that if they want to bring their friend back to life because they missed them so much, that the idea of killing loads of people is just an absolute nonsense. Go away. Because obviously, those people are going to have friends that will miss them and want them back as well. You know, it's the most basic need, isn't it? That need to survive. And I like the fact that we're sort of getting Emmett Zelk's story. I still don't feel sorry for him. I refuse to. What else has been going on in the world? Well, it's Dick Van Dyke's 100th birthday. Step in time, step in time, step in time, step in time. He's an absolute dude, isn't he? Bless him. He was like, I read a quote, and I don't know how real this is. He was like, you know, 40 I started doing exercise to keep fit. At 50 I kept doing exercise to keep my heart going. At 60 I kept doing exercise to keep my bones going. And at 70 I started doing exercise just to prove that I could. At 80 I was doing exercise because they told me I shouldn't. I was like, that sounds right. But yeah, 100 years old. What a legend that man is. Yeah, obviously for me it will always be the guy from Mary Poppins. But yeah, what a lovely, lovely man he seems to be. Finally. He was gone so long, I was on the verge of mounting a rescue party. How fared you in your bureaucratic ventures? I have got a visitor's writ, I'll have you know. I'll have you know. Ah, I see my instincts were correct. And a good thing too. Arrangier and I weighed our chances of breaking into the capital, and an official entrance is by far more the attractive option. The capital boasteth not a single armed sentry. 'Twould seem that in their time they did not deem it needful to post guards. The windows and doors, however, appear heavily warded. Though mightily did we strive with strength mundane and magical, we failed to budge them even a fraction of one ilm. Mayhap 'twas simply the case that Emmett Zelk's recreation did not extend to their usual function. Or maybe he just didn't want anyone sneaking in there. We didn't try everything, of course, but we thought it best to conserve our time and energy for more pressing matters. Speaking of which, Rin and I tried asking about a cure for you. The problem is, these ancients didn't exist beyond Amarups today. They will happily tell their own tales, but whenever we attempted to explain our situation, the conversation quickly became muddled. What of you, Diawara? Was aught worthy of interest said to you in your efforts to obtain a writ? So I tell them all about what Dallas said. A great sacrifice of life in exchange for their brethren's resurrection. And you say all the Ascian scheming has been leading to this? All this time. But if they need to enact this plan, then things won't end with the rejoining. Aye. I thought we knew their intentions in full. Restore the world to its former glory, and in turn empower Zodiac to reclaim his throne as the will of the star. Yet that was merely a step along the way. I hesitate to put it into words, but we have to assume that following the final rejoining, the Ascians mean to draw on the lives of the source to make their sacrifice to Zodiac. That does seem the most likely scenario. Mayhap those who ally with the Ascians who will be spared that fate. But what value is there in surviving when all our history, all our struggles would be erased? I cannot conscience such an act. Of course not. And that's to say naught of what Emmett Zelk plans for the Exarch's power. Do we stand by and let him threaten our future as well as our past? We need to find him, Diawara, and when we do, make your mark. Change the course of history in a way that's felt by those who came before and those who come after, by everyone you've ever met. I just say it sounds a bit bloodthirsty right now. Change things so that even my other self, dying somewhere in that future calamity, will smile and say, I knew you'd win. I'm liking Alisay loads at the moment. Is fighting Emmett Zelk the only way? He created an entire city. It will take everything we have to defeat him, if we even can. And if you push that hard in your current state, the light will break free. It wants to break free. The decision to pray us on lies with you, just as it lies with each and every one of us. And otherwise we'll just end the game here. Right, okay, I'm done. Cheers. Latest, we're going to leave Emmett Zelk. Okay. Where do we go from here? Cool. Right, let's talk about. Let's see what Alisay has to say. Alisay, I think, is my favourite character at the moment, which I shouldn't say because obviously now she's going to die. She appears to have made her decision. Do you remember that talk we had atop the tower in Mordsuk? I'm still of the same mind as I was then. I don't abandon you, you don't abandon me, and together we make a difference in this fight. There's always hope if we look for it. I saw it again and again as you tore those veils of light from the sky. If we keep taking that next step forward, there's a chance we'll find a way to save you. So no matter how long it takes or how much it hurts, you can count on me to keep walking. Oh, Alisay! Cool. Shadowbringers. It's the name of the quest. It's the name of the quest. It's the name of the quest. I was a little bit excited. Valthroy spoke of the disaster we would bring upon our own heads, the ceaseless conflict. Imagine how he would sneer to see what's become of the first, not to mention your perilous predicament. Floor tank time. Oi, poison! And yet who can deny the fire your deeds have ignited in people's hearts? You have achieved what my logic and ideals never could, uniting disparate peoples under the banner of hope and common purpose. Without you, that giant Talos would never have raised its head. I have borne witness to so many miracles at your side, and will do so again. This is but another obstacle in the road. The long and winding road. So come, let us travel it. Drag me through wonder and danger as you are wont to do, and I shall endeavour not to slow you down. Oh, Alfie. He's an Alfie, yes. He's not an Alfie, no. But thank you. I am here all night. All the dad jokes. I've been Mr. Fan too long. Asked well thou'st know, if we are to usher Emmett Zelk unto his rest, we must needs bind his Ascian soul and then shatter it with overwhelming force. I don't know, I'm in the Tempest poison. Oh, there you are. Hello. The former task requireth Arasite, and such have I prepared, upon the Exarch's asking no less, though 'twas ever mine to intent to provide said boon. The future whence our noble friend doth hail is a world fallen to Ascian artifice, and he would not see such grim history repeated. I see you, Poison, I'm in the middle of a chat. I can't come out of this right now. In a sense, Emmett Zelk's destruction will be the culmination of the Exarch's effort. a reward for all he hath endured these many years. Yet even as thou stridest into the jaws of peril, forget not but that his fondest wish, and that of many others besides, is to see thee survive unto the morrow. 'Tis in pursuit of that happiest of outcomes do I pledge to remain at thy side. Just by lying to me. Still not over it around here, just saying. Hello, Poison. What can I do for here? I'm liking your red glow stick. I hope your queue doesn't pop before you're done. Oh, okay, thank you. Did you just give me a doggy? Have I got a doggy? What did I get? I got a doggy. Where's it gone? Where's it gone? Oh, hang on, maybe it's in my... Oh, that's inventory. Where did it go? Or does it go straight into my minions or something? Because normally I have to do a... No, it's not there. This is a Heaven's Ward relic. Okay, cool. Trade cancelled. Oh, it didn't work. Not in inventory. They're saying the trade was cancelled. Okay, that didn't come up last time. Okay, so where will I find it? I receive a royal hound. Cool. Thank you. So where? There he is. Right, let's totally have the royal hound with us now then. Why did they not just put them in some sort of order? That would be super helpful. There he is. Doggy! Oh, he's proper cute. Look. Look at how cute. Oh, look how cute. Our doggies are playing together. Thank you so much. That's super cute. Thank you, Poison. Pet it. Can I do that? Oh, I can. Oh. Oh, that's cute. You've mailed me one for Reuben as well. Thank you. I will pass that on to Reuben. Thank you so much. That's super cute. I love it. That might be the best minion yet. It's like a little beagle, isn't it? Okay. Right. Thank you, Poison. Let's just do this. Let's just do this to celebrate.
Poison!
It's so loud. Okay. You go and find your Endwalker, honestly. You're just rushing ahead of me again. I'm going to speak to Ishtola with my new doggy. Our time in the First has been a never-ending succession of trials as arduous as our task in the South ever was. Yet, through all our journeys together, through that deep and foreboding wood, you have helped me to blah 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 blah. You have helped me to stay true to my convictions. Thus, I would return the favour. Do as your heart decrees, without hesitation or regret. And that is all I will say on the matter. You don't hear it almost. Really? Because it's super loud. Right, Thancred. And then we shall finish off with Rin, who will go, don't do it, you're going to burn into light. Well, this has put everyone in a solemn mood, hasn't it? Honestly, we're not even sure this will be the end of it. But I suppose we should speak our minds when we have the opportunity. You taught me that much in Amonrag. So forgive me this moment of sentiment, Diawara. By dragging me into this sorry mess, you've given me a chance to think and act as I should have, for Rin's sake. Words cannot express how much this has changed my life, or how grateful I am for your support. So I shall express my gratitude through action instead. No matter where you decide to go, I will be there guarding your back. Oh my god! I don't know why, but that one's quite like, whew, Thancred. Couldn't ask for a better bodyguard. Right, Rin. I don't know if I can take any more of this. I think the Thancred was the worst one. We're okay now. When Millionfilia entrusted me with her power, she warned me that no matter how strong you become, you can still fall victim to despair. You can still feel powerless. And she was right. After you collapsed on Mount Gold, my hands wouldn't stop shaking. If I made a mistake, if I failed to bind the light within you, I was terrified you would die. Even now, you could be moments from turning and I wouldn't know how to save you. You, Thancred, the others, you've all been there when I needed help. Minfilia surrendered her life to me, her legacy. I should be ready to do the same for you, and I want to, I do, but I'm not good enough. She told me to follow your example, and I've tried. I've really tried. And you shouldn't hang your head. I'm not asking to be saved. Oh my god, dear one. This is all getting very emotional, and I'm not entirely sure I can deal with it. I shouldn't hang your head. I'm not asking to be saved. Oh, I don't think I can say I'm not asking to be saved, because that's just too... Whew. But I'm going to say it anyway. The stress of this stuff. But the light, you'll... How can you go on? My heart will go on and on. I apologise, Celine Dion. That was shocking in comparison to you. Because it's about saving our friends, isn't it? It's about saving everybody else. Fate can be cruel, but a smile better suits a hero. Oh my god. We all must keep looking forward, like the heroes who never gave up hope for this world. Oh, jeez. Smile better suits a hero. We all must keep looking forward. I'm going to go with the second one, because let's not besmirch Archer Font's memory. I'm not sure who you... Actually, never mind. I think the answer might be different for all of us. Oh god, are they all seeing Warriors of Darkness / Light? I'm confused what they are. No, nothing will come of brooding here in self-pity. I've made my decision, Diawara. I'm going with you. I mean, I didn't think that you weren't for a minute, to be fair. I don't think any of you wouldn't come. I would have been more surprised if Ishtola had turned around and gone, actually, I'm going back to the Children of the Forest to be their Master Matea for longer. Okay, that was traumatic, wasn't it? Jesus. Off we go. Come on, Royal Hound. We are going up the hill. Whew. I can tell we're getting close to the end. It's all getting very dramatic. There is a Pokemon, I am just saying, should you wish to catch it, because after all, we gotta catch them all. Everyone's around here somewhere. I guess we need to go in this door. Oh no. Over here, it's very reminds me of the Empire State Building. So, I was very lucky. I won a competition to go to New York's Comic-Con. This was a long time ago now, and you know, it was such a simple competition. It was on Facebook, and it was just to answer a question. It was when the Batman vs Super movie came out. And it said, the question was, in a real fight between Batman versus Superman, who would win? 9 years ago, thank you, Mr. Friend. And I said, you know, Superman is an alien with with superpowers, whereas Batman is just an ordinary but well-trained man. So obviously Superman would win, but I was obviously a little bit more eloquent than that. Anyway, I ended up winning this trip to Comic-Con, and I got this message saying that I'd won, and I read it and I was like, oh, it's just going to be tickets for New York Comic-Con. Obviously I'm not going to be able to go. And then I started reading the terms and conditions, and the terms and conditions were like flights, transport, hotel, tickets, and also like other tours in New York. And I sat there, stood there for a minute, and I said to my friend, can you just read this for me, because I think I've just won a trip to New York. And she read it, she was like, you bitch. And I was like, I've run a trip to New York. So it was about 6 weeks before Mr. Fran's birthday, and I kept this secret for 6 weeks, and I can't even tell you how hard it was to keep this secret. And so we were out for dinner on his birthday 9 years ago, and I stood up and I went, I've got a little announcement to make. And he looked at me and he was like, oh my god, what is she doing? What is she gonna do? And I went, so last year for Mr. Fran's birthday we went to Comic-Con, and this year we weren't going to go, but he said to me, I really want to go to Comic-Con, babe. So I said to him, okay, so what I've done is I've got you tickets to Comic-Con in New York, and I'd done this folder of like where we were going, where we were staying, all of the tours that we were doing and everything, and I'd made it all fancy. And he sat there, and I don't think I've ever seen him quiet for that long before in my life. And then he was like, I need to take a picture of this. And then he went with his phone. He was like, I don't even know how to use my phone anymore. But it was genuinely such a good trip. It was such a good trip. We had the best time ever. So if, you know, ever you see one of these little competitions and you think there's no point in entering because I won't win, sometimes it's you. Sometimes you get to do these trips of a lifetime that you would never ever think that you could do. So yeah, there you go. Right, and on that cheerful note, shall we speak to this Capitol attendant, because apparently we've got a dungeon coming up. I think I'm reliably informed. Welcome to the Capitol. All visitors must present an official writ of permission before attendance will be granted. Hey, no biting. No biting. Your documents appear to be in order. You may proceed into the Capitol, but any guests you choose to bring with you must remain in your vicinity at all times. I'm surprised they're going to let guests in at all, to be honest. Behave yourself.
This really is unacceptable. I gave you very specific instructions.
Sorry, the cat's just attacking my leg.
Emmett Sulk.
Here we go. I'm just going to have a bit of cake. A bit of fortification.
My invitation was for an abomination, ripe with the power to bring about the world's annihilation.
Like I'm coming without my mates.
Not this half-broken thing. Whatever am I to do with you?
I'm really not liking this dude. I'm not a half-broken thing, how rude.
And I see you insist on keeping the same familiar company. Are you so lost without them?
Says the man that just recreated a world where he can see his old friends again, and he wants to kill billions of people to bring them back. The hypocrisy. It's an outrage.
It is not she who is lost without the familiar.
Thank you, Ashtola.
Not content with remaking an entire city, you aim to fill it with the reconstituted souls of the dead.
Go on, Ashtola. You tell him.
I may have gotten a little carried away in my attention to detail. Added a few unnecessary flourishes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's no point trying to hide it. Yes. Once the rejoining of worlds is complete, Zodiac will regain his full strength and shatter his prison.
That's going to be bad, isn't it? Oh, God.
Then we shall offer up the Source's remaining inhabitants in sacrifice, that we might resurrect our brethren who died to bring Zodiac into existence.
And what about the other people you're killing? Why don't they matter?
But what was it that you came here to do exactly?
Give you a slap. Come on, dear, well, we got this. I came here to stop you, or we came here for the Exarch. I mean, it's a bit of A, a little bit of B, but I feel like stopping him is probably slightly more important right now. Sorry, Exarch. I will get to you, Grahatir.
Did you know? One last do-or-die attempt to foil my plans before your mind dissolves into madness?
I mean, there's somebody that's already mad in this room, and it ain't me, Buster.
How very, very heroic of you.
This dude, though.
In every single age, there is always someone who wants to stand up to the evil Asians.
I mean, you'd think that that would tell you something, wouldn't it? Really? You know?
Always the same arrogance, the same insistence that the world belongs to them, as if theirs were the only rightful claim, theirs the only existence worthy of preservation.
And why is yours? That you're just exactly the same. He's such a hypocrite. I hate hypocrites. I'm like so ready to fight. You gotta fight for your right.
Even now, after everything, you refuse to see reason.
Because just because it's your opinion doesn't make it reason.
Do you think it
person.
unfair that you are subject to suffering? That your lives will be sacrificed for the ancients?
Yes.
Look at me. I have lived 1,000 of your lives.
He doesn't see me as an equal. He will do in a minute.
I have broken bread with you, fought with you, grown ill, grown old, sired children, and yes, welcomed death's sweet embrace.
And yet, you're still here talking my ears off.
For eons have I measured your worth and found you wanting. Too weak and feeble-minded to serve as stewards of any star.
And yet, this is what you have. This is evolution, baby.
Have your recent spats with Vorthri and his sin eaters taught you nothing? Have you not learned that your ignorance and frailty beget only endless misery?
Oh yes, and mass genocide, that's going to bring joy to everyone. Ugh. This guy is such a banker. And I don't mean it with a B.
How much more must I endure your bumbling interference?
Until I win.
Let us imagine that the laws of reality are again undone and the world faces true annihilation. Do you honestly believe that half your number would sacrifice themselves to save the other? Of course they wouldn't!
I think they would.
And if you had witnessed history unfold as I have, you would reach the same conclusion.
I disagree with this dude.
You cannot be entrusted with our legacy.
It's not your legacy anymore. You arrogant twit. I am having to control myself to not swear so hard.
I will bring back our brethren, our friends, our loved ones. The world belongs to us, and us alone.
You see, you're just greedy and selfish. You're trying to pretend that you're all honourable and stuff, but you're not. The words are frozen. I feel like he needs to let it go. I understand, he can't let it go, but he should.
Emmett Selk!
Come on. Come on, my mediator.
We understand. Truly. But it makes no difference. The ones you love are in the past. While ours are here in the present. One day, we too will be ashes and dust. But not today.
Not today.
Our time is not yet finished. We share your conviction, and that is why we will not abandon our course.
You think us the same? You think your tattered soul of equal worth to those I lost? Then come. Earn your place. Prove yourselves worthy to inherit this star.
Someone hold my beer. Ooh, flamey.
Behold the coming oblivion. 'Twas the end of our era and the beginning of our great work. A fitting backdrop for your final judgment.
Okay, no. What could possibly go wrong?
I shall wait within, but do not spend too much time on your preparations. There's no telling how much longer the guest of honor will last.
He really is a P-R-I-C-K. That is very atmospheric. It's a good thing. Flamey. Where's the human torch when you need them? Okay now. Let's roll out. Mount up, people. Armor route is now accessible. Okay then. Oh look, now it's a party. We need one more, do we? Right, I am going to jump across to the voice chat to see what is occurring. Game chat, here we go. Why is that on that page? Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, hello.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Alright.
Good, good. So, do we need one more?
We do need one more.
Okay.
But everyone who's on in something else.
How rude of them. Let me see if I've got any body. That's the wrong one's blinking.
There's new content out today.
Of course, everyone's busy doing the patch stuff.
Uh-huh.
The whole of my friends list is Lixie's about, Dyson's about, but they're in other stuff. Our team is on doing Shiva. Concave Dave and Deirdre are on Spriggan. Have we asked the free company? Okay.
And we've asked an elite shell and all that jazz.
Okay. Alright, well, we're just gonna have to go in with a random then.
That we are.
That we are. Unless you want me to just try and randomly kidnap people.
That's fine.
Okay. Alright. Who is it? Sorry, your dungeon has popped poison. Okay, no worries. Right, let me have a slurp of milkshake. You queue us up then. And we'll get cracking.
Excellent. I'm moving. I'll be playing warrior.
Thank you very much. Tyrus, would you like to introduce yourself and your character?
I'll be Tyrus. Apparently I'll be machinist.
Thank you very much.
Exasperated and everything.
Exasperated machinist. So we need a healer. We need a healer. Okay.
More than 30-minute queue.
Wow.
Can I suggest I go tank and you go healer? We might go a lot
That might
quicker.
be quicker. Yes. Right, quick change, everybody, quick change. How are you guys anyway? Alright? Had a good day?
Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad.
Good. Oh, there you go. That's much better.
I'm now a white mage, by the way.
Okay. Tyrus, what are
I'm
you
now
now?
paladin.
You're now a paladin. Okay. Cool. And some lucky random person will be getting all the...
They're a dancer.
Hey! I miss being a dance. All of the Amaritines are legging it. You finally get your dungeon done. Yes, well done, Poison.
Welcome to the final days of Amarant.
So, Famimi... Oh, is a dancer. Ugh. I can't even see a
The fabric
thing.
of our star began to fray, and the unchecked energies of creation began to malform beasts.
Oh, we're still going. We're still going.
Only a little way.
Ah! Ah! Where is everybody? I've lost you.
There are a number of there are a number of ads in this dungeon that will aggro to you.
Okay.
Well, not necessarily you, but not to me.
I did not
Just don't panic.
Panic? Nobody panic! When did I ever panic? I mean, I may occasionally panic. Why are there so many of them? Jeez! Exciting.
I still have no memory of this place.
Ruben, you look like... Oh, pants, I forgot to paint my picture. Panic when there's a room for a floor tank. Excuse me. There is no need for that kind of thought. Then my mob wiggling to do some damage. I'm not entirely sure I like the fact that these demon things are picking on me. Not a fan.
Just as prayer gives rise to privates, our dread may manifest our deepest fears.
Okay. The first beast. I mean,
pictures? Have you painted your pictures?
I have painted my pictures. I did it underway. Spoon this thing up. Oh, nice.
Really bubbles up.
Yeah, well, I've got a sword on me. I've got. Oh, it's
Take
not,
it to a corner.
It's a stack marker. The opposite of stack marker. It's a runaway marker.
Yeah, and then run to the spoon.
Yeah, you're not running away though.
Oh. I didn't realise I had to run away from that bit. Thank you. Poison, we do not need any kind
Stand behind a rock. Stand behind a rock. Stand behind a rock.
I would love to stand behind the rock. Son of a... Poison may have had a slight point. I even smudged to get to the rock and everything.
Not quick enough.
Well, I tried. I'll just chill on the floor. So this beastie is not very nice. It's got very weird looking eyes all down the side of it.
Mouths down the side of it.
Oh, even more disgusting. Do you know there are some shellfish that have eyes all the way around them? And worms. There's a fan.
Shellfish of them.
Floppy. Oh no. Hey! Why is that? Why is that the sound for me dying and also ill? And no. I think that covers all my thoughts on the matter. Jesus, this is hard, this dungeon. Thank you. Right, let's try not dying again. Ugh.
Trying to get behind a rock again.
For flipping Nora's sake, why? I'm trying so hard to get behind the rock. Oh, for frick's sake, really? I was behind the rock, man.
Were you behind the rock with the boss? The rock between you and the boss?
I was.
So you didn't quite make it.
I was right behind the rock, I swear.
I could see you on my screen where you were.
You got to bear in mind it's an online game, so where you are on your screen may not be where you are in the server.
That's super annoying. I don't like not being able to do anything. Right.
You ready to run away from this corner?
I'm already running away. Where am I supposed
Not
to go?
towards this one.
There's stuff everywhere. Where am I supposed to go? Flipping Nora, I'm going behind the stick.
The good news is we've run out of walls to fall down on us.
That's a bonus, I suppose. Wrong way.
We have to get behind a rock again.
I'm going. Right. Am I actually behind it this time?
You didn't die, so you're still here.
Hallelujah. Oh, that's super
Floppy.
How did you die again that time? Or have you got like a thing that 9% of that people die on that boss thing? This poor dancer is going to be like, what is she doing?
be that I could kind of like chill a little bit while we were walking around. But no, it's just all bonkers everywhere.
This is the end of the world.
Yeah, so.
The final day.
I suppose so. It's the end of the world as we know it.
The land buckled. The cities burned. The waters ran red with blood.
Cheery. Oh, there's a bloody great big dragon over there. Excellent. Oh, there's something with a thing on me.
That would be the thing that I said would happen.
Just bring it into the middle. Stop running
You
around.
cannot escape it. It is aggro to you.
I don't want it.
Come to us.
I have come to you. Get it off
Then
me.
you shouldn't have played the game because it's capital.
That is not helpful.
Daz?
I'm working on it.
I haven't got an enrolling.
I literally have one health for. Oh, thank you.
Again, come into the middle. I can reach you with heals then.
Okie dokie. Normally I run away from stuff that's hitting me. It seems like a plan, you know?
And has it ever worked?
So, yes.
Has it?
Run away! It works all the time. I'll have you know.
You can't see my face, but it's a doubting face.
Uh-oh. Now, why would you ever doubt me?
Is it exasperated?
Yes, exactly.
But I've plenty of
Paladin.
pictures. The exasperated paladin. Oh, is that worse than the exasperated machinist? Because people need to know, most people are me.
The healing bubble was up.
Do you not recognise this area?
No.
No, not you.
Oh. I thought, should I? Ow.
Yeah, we've got a problem to place it.
I can't tell you. Can you bring the bomb in, please, friend?
Oh, sorry. I was just busy beating it up myself.
Let's not bring it in.
Well, I brought it in. Stupid thing. Get off me. Is that in enough?
Yeah.
What? Why has Mirror's just appeared? For God's sake! Oh dear, we need to move. Jesus. Just why? Just why are you making so many bloody puddles on the floor? Yeah.
Spirit tech plays that one.
Oh. Good. Well, that's hopefully good. Ow.
Yet this is far from the worst of it. Come, and I will show
Just
you.
turn.
Do you need me to
You need to return. Yeah.
Good turn. Because if I raise you, you'll come back with a weakness on you. If you return, you won't.
Okay, fair enough.
You need to take the shortcut. Go back.
Oh. Alright.
I like how there's this thing that says shortcut and you just ignore it.
I didn't even see it. I did not even see it.
Oh yeah. This happened, didn't it?
Straight.
Floppy!
Yeah.
Oh, God's sake. Is that to try and encourage me not to die? Because,
Yes.
I mean, I do try not to die. Am I going the right way?
How am I going to do single balls here?
Where are you people?
Did you go to the
I've-
shortcut?
Yeah, and it took me to the big room that we've just been in, and now I don't know where anybody is.
Right, go back to the room you were just in. There's a point to interact with.
Hang on, I don't even know where the room... Oh, there it is. Oh, the glowy purple thing.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. I just assumed that I would just run through it. I need to apologise to this dancer. Okay.
Just the dance stuff.
Hey! I'm here.
Have you noticed where you are?
I am flying up onto a big thing.
And what's below you?
Lots of burny lava.
Yeah, that's the planet.
Yeah, I kind of gathered.
Well, I wasn't sure if you'd missed it or not.
No, I did concentrate upon the fact that we were standing upon the edge of the world that was burning. The Black
Go
Death.
to the world as you know it.
It's the end of the world as we know it. That is totally not what I meant to do. But hey, I'm here. Ah. This is stressful. I never did we want to do this. What is that thing? That's a whole lot of faces.
Oh, do you mean the thing that's firing at?
Yes.
Therion?
The star was fading. We saw we had to weave its laws anew.
Good enough. Whee! Do you want to move out the way? Joe?
Maybe don't stand there.
Well, I was trying to move and then they put a big yellow thing on the floor and I had to wait to get past it. Look at the size of this thing.
Go on, way.
It's like a
Hang in there, Tyrus. I went the wrong way. Try and catch up.
I'll clean my end on the back.
sting is just too big. I can't even get it on my screen.
But between us and our goal loomed a final whisper confusion.
I've seen a movie like this. Catharic Riddle Therion. Chithotic. How'd you even say that? Chthonic. Oh, I was right first time. Gaming.
It's to do with the underworld.
Okay. Are you dancing? Really?
Yeah.
God, beat up.
Dance to this.
Thing looks like an organ, and you want to dance? Okay. Let's go.
Right. At some point, we will have to retreat and hide on these platforms that are jutting off the edge.
Right. Okay.
Don't stand on one that's got cracks on it.
Okay. Well, that makes sense.
Primary school rules apply. Step on the cracks and break your backs.
Smart. Yeah.
Oh, don't stand in front of that as well.
Oh, Jesus.
Get to the side, get to the
I'm
side.
going. Oh, no!
Too to the side. Too much side.
Yes. I was aiming for this one and I wasn't quite there.
Floppy!
It's really you need to pack that in. Jesus, I'm just going to stand on here. Oh my life, I'm right by his foot. I am right by his foot. That's exciting. Oh, how have I died now?
You got hit by an AoE.
Oh.
The healer didn't heal you enough. whoever that might have been.
Just what the hell, man? I think he stood on me, to be fair. I thought I was going to be safe, but I was not. I think I should be able to paint my pictures while I'm dead, just to be prepared. Be prepared. Okay. Oh, really? Oh, I can't stand this far back and fire. That's super annoying.
The side again.
Yeah, I'm already going. And I didn't go off the side. Yay, good job, Frank. Well, that still looks bad. I'm staying over here. Oh, that's got purple shiny in it.
Watch to the sides and make sure you move out.
Yeah. Ow! 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 I do not like this dungeon.
It's difficult? Oh god, that's all good.
It's really hard.
Floppy!
Thank you for that. That's so unhelpful. You would not even believe. Oh. Do I go back to the starting point? What do I do?
Yeah.
Okay.
Go to the starting point because
Everyone's gonna die.
I'm dead, so there's no healing in the room.
Yeah. No. The dancer can heal themselves a little bit. I would quite like you to not play that sloppy ever again. I can't get in. It won't let me.
We don't know the way here.
Ugh. Sorry, dudes.
Such devastation!
Oh god.
This was not my intention!
It's so frustrating, I can't even see what's going on. Apart from there's a big flashy light thing that keeps going past.
It's just so much going on. It's mad. How come it have randomly given me stuff? So this would have come even if they hadn't summoned Zodiac, we think.
Yeah, they summoned Zodiac
To defeat
get rid of
this.
this.
Right, okay.
To undo the final date.
Where did this thing come from?
That's the question.
Oh, I see. So this is something I need to discover later on. Okay. There's a limit break available if that helps. I mean, I don't know if it does, but... It's a weird looking thing, isn't it? So Reuben, any advice for if we've got to go back in?
Don't matter if we go back in.
That's alright. Ish.
I don't know how much help it's got left.
Tyrus got about a third, and Fami.
No, I can see that. I can see their help. I've got to remember
yeah, I can't see the other.
11%.
It
Well, you
comes.
might do it though.
Be lazy, let them kill it. I know, but I feel very lazy. I don't want to not tell. I just don't like the fact that I'm not very good. I assure you that I do attempt to listen and do, but it's a bit overwhelming when there's so much going on.
Shoot. This could be it. Run out of lives on these platforms.
Inbound.
Oh.
I've run out. I should have saved it for this.
Go.
Somehow I'm still alive. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
4%.
Oh man. Right, okay. Then we go. Can I suggest we do not start the fight? I've painted my pictures. Having a sweep up, having a quick tidy up.
Right. Are you ready?
Okay. Probably not, but let's do it anyway. So I'm just gonna stand here the whole time.
I will.
Just the back of the room.
Death rays sounds bad. Ow! 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 Ow!
Move out of it.
No!
You have to move out of it. You can't just stand in it.
I was moving.
You have to move forwards or backwards.
I was moving forwards and backwards. That's dodgy. Whoa. That thing really needs to bugger off.
That's why you shouldn't stand on those things until you need to. Now you need to stand.
I thought I would be nicely safe if I just
Oh,
stayed.
bollocks. Sorry.
Language. You alright? Did you fall off the edge?
He's walked off.
Yeah, so I went to turn and run to the back of the arena and I wasn't quite the ledge far enough back.
Okay, this is super annoying.
You need to return.
Yeah,
Right. Don't stand on those little platforms until you need to, because you can't avoid other attacks.
If you want somewhere safe to stand while you want to be close to one, sort of stand here. So you're in the main arena still. You're in the main arena still.
Well, that's what I was doing
but
over there.
not
I
on-
still wouldn't even recommend that. Right, ready?
Let's do this.
Because you need to be able to move forward and backwards still. Too far out for this.
Science.
Back to the
So
arena.
we're back.
Back in the end. We're going to do death ray things from the side next. You just don't be in front of the skulls.
They're on either side. But you don't know which one until they start attacking.
Son of a... I'm getting very frustrated.
Couldn't tell. I give you death race from the front.
Just move to the left or right.
Come off that little square.
Yeah, I'm already coming up.
They
Now
go
go.
next.
Just make sure it's not a glowy one.
No, it's not glowing. It's not glowing. It's the one where he sends the blue light from side to side. I can't see where I need to go.
Look at
You
these.
go
Look at
forwards or backwards.
Yeah.
There's skulls on both sides of the room. Come to the back.
There's skulls on both sides of the room. They fire one side fires sort of like,
Then the other side.
like 1, 3, 5 as it were, and the other one fires 2, 4, 6. As I say, look to the side now.
Okay,
Right.
skulls. I see them.
Now
Yeah.
either move forward or move backward. If you're being attacked,
I'm not.
if you're not, then stay still. Move up.
No, I... Oh. Ah! Ah! Ah!
As soon as one went off, you knew where was safe for the second one.
Well, I moved. I moved out of the way.
Yeah, you moved out of the way, and then the other one went off. So you had.
Yeah, and then I moved back out of the way of it.
I don't know why you're arguing with me.
I'm not arguing with you, but I'm telling you that I'm doing what you're telling me to do, and it doesn't seem to be working. So, and I don't understand why. So I'm getting frustrated because I'm doing exactly what you're telling me to do. I looked at the skulls, I moved, and I still get hit. So I don't understand what I am doing wrong. And you just saying to me you need to move forward or back isn't helping because I'm doing that and it's not working. I'll just chill here on the floor because I looked for the skulls, right, and I stood in between where they weren't, and I still got hit.
So I just don't understand what I'm doing wrong.
I don't know. I assume it's gonna hurt.
I didn't die in real life, so I don't think it helps. I know, but I don't like to feel like I'm useless and that I'm not doing it, boys. When I'm really trying my best and I don't understand why what I'm doing isn't working.
Come on this thing, come on this thing. Oh, we've got to kill him before he does that next attack, or we've got to start again. Skull's gonna fire.
Yeah.
So come. Here's where I am, and then move to the back of the arena once that stops. There you go. Give it all you got. I put a healing bubble up everywhere, so. There you go.
Oh my god, that was too stressful. I genuinely don't know if it's that I'm not looking at the right angle or what's going on.
That's what it is. That's what it is. So, while we're not in combat now, if you come forward a bit, like to where...
I can't see anything.
Oh, you're in cutscene.
I moved the screen around to try and see the lines between the...
Yeah.
Right, I'm not in a cutscene now, so...
Okay, come forward a bit. So, see where Tyrus is? Was.
Yeah.
He's jumping off the edge now. Right, so they would fire across in a line this way, so you had to sort of have your camera so you was looking off the side of the arena.
Yeah, which is what I tried to do. But wait for me to finish. Right, and it would fire in a line. Yeah.
Yeah, and it would always fire like Tyrus was saying in like odd numbers, like 1, 3, 5, 7.
Yeah.
So if you was getting hit, you just move forward or backwards to get out of the line of it, and then once that one had finished, you needed to move back where that one was firing because the other side would fire in the next space. They sort of like interlock.
Okay.
So
but
between
what I'm saying
between them all,
I was doing that, and it still wasn't working.
then you're. Obviously, from the angle you was looking at, I was watching my screen and not yours at the time, but it would have been that, although from your point of view it looks like you was out of the attack.
Yeah, it does.
On the screen
and that's
you
what's
was.
so frustrating is that I don't look like I'm in the attack.
Yeah. So what I tend to do with attacks like that, coming from the side, hold your mouse right click down and then pull the thing. You're almost looking at a bird's eye view.
Okay. I mean, I moved the angle to the side to try and see it.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. You've got to.
I'm just gonna take a minute. Right, I'm back. Let's never ever have to do that one again, because that was horrible. I did not enjoy that. I don't understand why I can't see properly on the screen what is going on.
Well, well, you prevailed.
Yep. Well, after dying a lot, you know.
Nevertheless...
Ooh. Hey. Well, that feels like cheating.
Your performance was underwhelming, and I remain unconvinced of your worthiness. Oh, you tower over your misbegotten ilk, no doubt. But should I bring my full strength to bear, well, you would be as leaves in the wind. The gulf between us is a reflection of the disparity between the world as it was and what it has become.
He really likes the sound of his own voice, doesn't he? Ooh. Go, Alistair.
Our worlds may not live up to your lofty standards, but they are our worlds, our homes, full of life and love and hope.
Oh god, we're not going to lose Alistair, are we?
And we won't stand by and let you destroy them!
Alizé!
You are a mistake.
Oh, he's just so
For
charming.
we who have known perfection, the shattered source and these shards are ghastly mockeries of the true world.
There's no such thing as perfection. I bet when he was living in his perfect world, he had loads of complaints.
The ephemeral lives you exalt are pale imitations, utterly devoid of meaning.
It's just...
Belittle us all you like, but we will rise again and again, and give the lie to your insults through word and deed. We define our worth, not the circumstances of our creation.
More prattle.
Yep, you're one to talk. You do nothing but prattle. Come on, dear Aurora.
Fool. Who are you? No one. Nothing.
I am dear Aurora Callisto.
Once I have reclaimed my heritage, my first act would be to expunge your stain from history's weave.
I think you'll find my stain will linger.
My world will have no need for heroes.
That's what dictators say.
Still fighting the good fight.
Yep. I didn't say how big the room
all
is.
we hold dear is fated to fade away.
I said cast fireball.
But that is no reason for us to forsake it.
To take what steps we may, and thus mark the road for those who would follow.
Leave a better world for our children and our children's children and all
To
of that.
strive for the best of all futures. Be this not also thy purpose?
Oh God, please don't tell me we're going to lose everyone.
Do not presume to speak of my future.
And you? Why waste your final moments in futile defiance?
I mean, that's all I know.
Weary wanderer, you've no fight left to fight, no life left to live.
And yet, I still really want to punch you in your face. Maybe I need to stop fighting the light and just let it do its thing.
You see, the light will not be denied.
Maybe if I embrace the light, I can take him out.
Surrender to your fate, and let the transformation take you.
Rise up in madness and fury. Devour the vermin infesting the land which is rightfully ours.
Anchored.
Now, Reed! Now!
Rain. I did well for the first time. I don't think I did poison. I think I was getting very frustrated.
You have to hold on.
Come on, dear Ariel, we can do this. Yeah. Am I just throwing up light? That's attractive. Albert.
If you had the strength to take another step, could you do it? Could you save our worlds?
Try my damnedest. All by myself. You know I could. Let's be confident. We can do it.
Take it. We fight as one.
This is cool, and I'm liking the music. The warrior of both darkness and light. I am the warrior of everything.
This world is not yours to end. This is our future. Our story.
No, it can't be.
Oh, is that am I Dallas? As well.
That trick of the light. You are a broken husk, nothing more.
Well, no, actually.
How can you hope to stand against me alone?
Because everyone should stand up.
We
If
stand
anyone
together.
takes Oh, where's the Crystal Exarch come from? Where did you rock up from?
How do you move? I'm surprised you can stand at all.
It's because he's a dude.
I could not well leave matters half finished.
Come on, Graha.
Let expanse contract, Eon become instant.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh my god, it's 10 past 11. How did that happen?
Champions from beyond the rift, heed my call!
Oh my god, it's like the end game thing all over again.
Damn you all!
I mean, you keep trying, and yet we keep going back, mate. I challenge you to a duel. It ends this day one way or another, friends. One way or another. No, I challenge you and itself to a duel. Can I have a sock full of sand? A glove full of sand.
Very well. Let us proceed to your final judgment. The victor shall write the tale, and the vanquished become its villain.
That's what happens in history, baby.
But come, let us cast aside titles and pretense,
and reveal our true faces to one another.
I quite like my face. Thanks. You might have another face. I have only this face.
I am Hades.
Oh.
He who shall awaken our brethren from their dark slumber.
I mean, there's a turn up for the books. Wasn't expecting that. Okay then. So we're fighting a god in the underworld. Excellent. The dying gasp is now accessible. Right, we are definitely not doing that tonight. We will leave that there and then go and confront Hades next time. Okay, right, let's get out of here, shall we? Next time, most definitely next time. Oh, my life. Well, that was stressful. This game has given me high blood pressure. I'm going to go back to the house. I'm going to sit down, have a glass of wine, eat some chocolate. And that's just me, not even Dior. Oh. Oh, cool. We haven't been to him for a little while. Right. I think I might have mail. So let's just check our mailbox. I think this is for you, Reuven, actually, to be honest, but I'll nonetheless take it and pass it on. Right, okay, let's go and sit on my throne. I'm gonna raise you over in a minute to Big Fat Celestial, who I'm sure is having a brilliant time. Sit and chill with my pup. I love my pup. Right, okay, so I'm going to rage over to Big Fat Celestial, who is really good fun to watch for you, those of you that haven't seen him before. He is a voice actor, Scottish guy, and very, very funny. So please stay for the raid. I will see you back on Thursday at 9 o'clock for the dying gasp. Which sounds very dramatic, doesn't it? Thank you very much for joining me tonight, and for everybody's help in the dungeon, and for watching, and all your continued support is appreciated. And I will see you guys on Thursday at 9. Good night, guys. Hey, hey.
Hey.